All right, welcome back to Fix It Up. Today the plan is we got this Mercedes here and they've released a new engine. I think it's a 1.0 inline 3. Don't quite remember. I haven't tried it out yet. I figured since this car's not fully fixed up, it's still at 44%. I might as well just buy a new engine for it. Yeah, inline 3 1.0. And it seems really cheap. So we'll just buy all of this stuff. I don't think they've added any performance parts for it. No, but that's fine. See what we can make happen with this and see what it does. I'm very curious because it's the smallest engine they've had in the game. First, let's just pull this in the paint shop. We'll get a good paint color on this thing. Thinking I'm just gonna go with like a little gray. I like the gray on these. A little boring, but I think it looks good. Pull up into the parts shop here. I might as well fix this bad engine while I'm in here. Take all of that out. Where is the battery? There it is. For some reason the battery seems to always be under the ground more than it's above the ground. But we can deal with that. That's not too big of a deal. Oh yeah, why am I putting these back in this car? I don't want any of this back in there. We're gonna be putting this thing in there. Take all of these out of the inventory. Here we go. Might as well just throw it all in right now. And spark plugs. And then we can store all that. Battery needs to go back in there and the radiator. Other than that, the engine in there. Gotta get a transmission for it. Let's do a little sound test. Okay, that's interesting. It doesn't rev up that much. 4,500 RPMs is all it goes to. It doesn't sound bad though. I kind of like the sound of that. It's got a little rumble to it. It's not the fastest. Ooh, and a 1% spawn. Definitely gonna need to pick that up, but first I need to get a new transmission in this thing. What does it got right now? It's got the 7-speed DCT. Probably just put another 7-speed DCT in it. Fresh one. Might as well. Don't think it needs anything else. Close that, and I'm gonna run over to the junkyard and buy that Beamer real quick. Let's take it over to the drag strip. We can see what time we can get on it. Probably isn't the best car to put it in, but I mean, it's the only car I had that needed an engine. So figured I'd just do this one. All right, pulling up to the drag strip. We'll get it lined up. And let's just press the button and see what we can do with this thing. It doesn't rev that high, so not thinking this is the best racing engine. It's a cool engine. It's cool that they added it. Just under 11 seconds. We'll do one more run, see if we can get any faster than a 1098. I think my launch on that first one wasn't too great, so if I can get a better launch, I'm sure I can get a better time. All right, let's see if I can get a better launch this time. Beat the last time. It is a slow engine off the start, so might as well go with everything a little quick. Rev it out a little more than last time. Yeah, there we go. Under a 10.5, so 10.43, not too bad. We'll go test it out on the highway. And I'm not sure if there's body parts for this car, so while we test it down the highway, might as well take a stop at the body parts store. I'm gonna need a dyno tune it anyways, see what kind of horsepower this thing's making. All right, from a dead stop, we'll see what this thing can do. It is definitely a bit slow, but that's to be expected with how small the engine is. And 60. Don't know what that 0 to 60 was, but definitely a lot longer than I think any other engine I've used, other than maybe the Semi. The Semi probably took longer than that. Let's see if we can get to the max speed of this car or not with this engine. It's not looking too great. We hit 90. It's getting a little bit of speed. Might be able to hit 100. Losing some speed in the corner, but trying to take it slow. Getting close. 96, 97, 99, and 100. There we go. So it does hit 100, but it takes quite a while to hit that 100 mark. And oh, it is still speeding up a little bit. Thought it was gonna max out at 101. Ooh, I bumped the car. That slowed me down a little bit. I lost 2 miles an hour. It's gonna take like an hour just to get those back. Can't really get it much faster than 103, it seems. It seems 103 is the highest I could get it up to. Let's pull it up into the dyno tune. See what kind of horsepower this thing is making. I'm gonna guess 164. That's what I'm gonna guess. See if I was wrong or not. Not even. Only 95. Not even breaking 100. Dropped down quite a bit there. With torque. Horsepower just stayed in a straight line. That's what we were noticing. It just started slowing down and didn't really want to go any faster once it got to a certain speed. It took quite a while for it to gain any more speed. Well, let's head over to the body shop, see if there's parts for this car. I think there's at least a spoiler, like a little lip spoiler. Maybe a roll cage to make this thing look like it's more for speed, even though it's not too speedy. Let's take a little look. Not seeing anything right there. There is a lip spoiler and a roll cage, just like I thought. Might as well put these on. Why not? Red, hopefully at some point we can paint the roll cages, because that red's a little too bright for what I was going for with this build. So maybe we'll take it back to the other city and change the color of it. I don't know about the gray and the red, but I don't know what color would look too great with the red roll cage. The wheels that are on it aren't too bad, at least in the back. Could get some new ones for the front. All right, we're pulling up to the west side wheel shop. I mean, yeah, I think those are pretty decent. Probably will buy new ones anyways with a different rim. I know there's some black rims with a red outer line, so those might look good if I painted it black. These ones right here. That could look pretty good. Or these ones maybe with a little red in the middle. Take a little look around and see what we can find. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna do these ones. We'll try like a 17,300, not 3,000. That would be massive. We'll get 2 of those and we'll try a 25, I think. 2 of those. All right, I think these will be good on the front. Take a little look. It's not bad. We'll have to put some air suspension in this, see what it looks like with that. We got to get some back ones. Put the wheels in the trash. Always clean up after yourself. No littering. Get some of these. We'll try a 220 and we'll go with the 25 again. All right, we'll see what these look like on the back. See if they're too skinny. No, I think those are pretty good. We'll drop it down and go get some bags in it and see what this thing looks like. And paint it black. All right, we'll get it painted first. Just go black all the way down. That doesn't look too terrible. We'll throw some bags on and see how the fitment is. All right, bags are in. Now we can get to fully testing this engine. I think that looks pretty good. Got to come back to the junkyard and buy that 3% Beamer. Always got to take advantage of every spawn that I can. All right, we loaded into a public session to try and test this thing out in a drag race against some actual people. So hopefully we can get someone down to the drag races to see what this thing can do. And looks like someone's already down there. We'll see what they got and see if we can beat them. They got the Audi A7, it seems. Sounds like a 4.0, and I'm assuming they're ready. They're revving it. So let's hit the button and let's go. Definitely not for drag races. You got a 1092. So yeah, that seems like that's all we could get for a drag race in a public session. But definitely was not beating a 4.0 Audi V7. That's all-wheel drive. I mean, I figured I wouldn't beat pretty much any car that was going to be there, because this thing isn't the fastest engine. It does sound good, though. I will give it that. I definitely like the sound of this thing. And it doesn't drive too terribly either. It's just pretty slow. It's got a boost gauge, though, in the middle, so maybe they'll be adding turbo for this thing at some point. Which that could be real cool. Maybe make it at least a little bit faster. So yeah, that's the new Inline 3 1.0 engine. It's real small, not too fast. Sounds good though. So if you're trying to make a drag car, definitely don't recommend this thing, obviously. If you like the sound of it, which I definitely like the sound of it, I'd say it's worth it. It's a real cheap engine. I think the car looks pretty good too, with all the little red accents. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out.